Welcome to This Week in West Hempstead, sponsored this week by Creative Corner. Here are your hosts, David and Norm. Take it away, gentlemen.
Thank you, Dan. And Norm, how's it going?
Good morning.
Happy New Year.
Beautiful out.
Happy New Year. It's 2023. We can only hope that it can be better than 2022. And also the weather, it's been incredible. It's been pretty warm outside.
It's golf weather.
It really has been. I mean, I'm in my short sleeves down in, our studio, down underground. And, Echo was out in Hempstead Lake Park on Sunday. And if you go on our site, you'll see some amazing pictures. Pictures of people just walking around, playing pickleball. There was pictures of two guys out in the lake who look like they're fishing. God knows what they're catching, but that's okay. That's a different story. Really exciting stuff. I mean, I hope this weather kind of keeps up just for a little bit longer.
Yeah, I think we'll have to pay our dues.
Yeah, well, you know what? You can just keep the shovels away just for a few more days.
I have started up my snowblower. Everything seems to be working. Maybe that's what we'll need to keep us from getting snow this year.
Good. And we had this really pretty significant story with the library closure last week due to the flooding. What was going on, Norm?
We had a beautiful interview with Regina. She spoke about what they're going through in terms of the damage that was done and the repairs that are happening and the fact that they were shut down all last week. But they're about to start with the construction of the children's new room. And I think that's an exciting time for the library.
Absolutely. So Norm's talking about the interview with Regina Massia. Maybe I mispronounce her name. But she's the director of the library, and she was kind enough to talk to us. So if you go to our website or you go to Facebook, go watch it, and you'll find out the latest that's happening with the library.
And we can assure you that one thing she did tell us is that if you have books that are supposed to come due, they've pushed all the due dates back on that. There won't be any fines. I think she said possibly until the 31st of January. I don't remember the date. But
yeah, that sounds about right.
So we should be set there. So.
Yeah, you know what? As all three of us were in the library, the damage was pretty extensive. So I wouldn't be surprised if it takes just a little bit longer than what they anticipated. I mean, it wouldn't be unusual. Norm, you've dealt with a lot of water damages, and you know that these things just take time.
Right. Well, the big hassle with them, they had insurance adjusters that had to come and deal with all of that nonsense, and I'm sure there's a claim they have to put in, broken pipes. It's expensive. Yep. So they'll do it right.
Absolutely. Garbage. Everyone got their flyers in the mail, and they got their nice, colorful flyers. Quickly looking through it, I don't know if I saw any, real differences than any other year.
They pick up garbage 3 days a week. They pick up special recyclables once a week. And then they do the special things like, burnable stuff or non-burnable stuff, like your cuttings from your lawn and things like that. It's all about the same. If you want to know when your pickup is or you want to schedule a special pickup, it's 516-481-7110. That's our local district, and they'll be able to arrange a pickup for you.
I will tell you, I actually had to drop some things off. There's actually a town dump, I guess, for better word out, in Merrick, and I think it's technically in Freeport, but anyway, they're not taking chemicals there. You've got to wait for those special stop programs that they're running. Yeah. So if you have household chemicals, things like that, you will not be able to drop those off at the dump. You've got to wait for those.
I think that pickup is right off of the Meadowbrook, where they have that sanitation area over there.
Right near Levy.
Exactly.
Levy Park. But they're very cooperative. I mean, if you call them up and you've got some furniture on your front porch and you want to get rid of it, they'll send a truck for it. They're great.
Of all the things I complain about in West Hempstead, garbage pickup is probably the one thing that I won't complain about. Actually, thing I would complain about is maybe they pick up too often, and they could stagger it just a little bit, but that's just my gripe, and I'm not sure that it has any reflection on anything else. All right, so, going from garbage, let's go from garbage to gas. We'll stick in the G's, and we'll keep that theme going for a little while. Prices are going down.
Beautiful. $2.95 on Hempstead Turnpike. You did even better than Costco.
Costco, I paid, I believe it was $2.87.
Beautiful.
And they keep going down, but there is a change that was just implemented on New Year's Day.
Right. The taxes are being put back on, right?
Yeah. So there was a emergency tax suspension in New York State.
Right.
That was in effect. It was 16 cents. that has now gone away. And who knows? I mean, it may or may not have any impact. They may or may not put it back in. I'm not really
I can't
sure
imagine
where
it
it's
not
going to
affecting
go.
the price, but we'll see.
If you want to rant, there's one I'll rant, is how much the government is taking in taxes, because I think last I knew this New York State total between federal and state was about 55 or 60 cents a gallon, but maybe I shouldn't be ranting just yet about that.
Yeah, let's see what happens. I'm hopeful that the trend continues down.
Yep.
And so there was just another accident on Woodfield, just yet another accident. How many just have to keep happening every week, whether it's a fatal accident or some schmuck, trying to pass another car and going into a pole, which is, the picture that we have up on our Facebook site. I'm just tired of talking about it.
It gets a lot of traffic. I mean, and they need to be giving it enough attention. So unless we put some pressure on the government, we're not going to be able to change things.
Unbelievable. So hopefully when that report comes out, they're going to change things. Still no traffic lights. No thoughts of putting up crosswalks. No thoughts of putting speed bumps up in Nassau County. No thoughts of speed cameras because that got shot down. I mean, we're just screwed. We just don't have the tools in order to rein in traffic on Nassau, let alone the fact that the Southern State is the Indy 500.
That's a different story. But I'm looking to John Giuffre to get us the report for the traffic report they're doing. We have a call into him to do an interview. I'm hoping that he'll join us and give us an update. Mm-hmm. And that's it. I mean, there's nothing to be done until they issue a report.
I will say, having watched from kind of a distance, that the crosswalk they put up near the Young Israel at West Hempstead, whatever that is, Leicester Court or something like that, took a very, very long time to get put in place. And it was a lot of people going back and forth and talking to the legislature, talking to the town. It was a very, very slow process. So we can hope they'll decide to do something, but I'm not confident it's going to happen quickly.
And that's exactly my point. We just don't have the tools. I mean, putting up a camera in New York City, just over the border, not a problem. You can't do that here. You just can't do some of the basic things that can rein this in. So.
No, but they can do a crosswalk. They have the power and the money to do a crosswalk. Don't let them off the hook. This is a simple thing to do. They just decide to do it, and in next week, it goes in.
Yeah, well...
This is not heavy financing.
Have you seen the bureaucratic crap that goes on in Nassau County?
Don't accept it. Don't accept it.
Okay, we won't. We're just going to keep the pressure up.
So we got lives at stake here.
So let's get back to our G theme.
Formerly G.
And in this case, it's formerly the G, which is now going to be renamed the Avenue. The G is the nightclub, entertainment spot that's on the corner of Woodfield and Hempstead Avenue. And coming up on Monday, they're going to have the Wildflower free comedy show. It says free, but it also says that there's a cover, I think. I could be wrong about that. It does say 2-item minimum, food and drink available, so whatever.
That's Monday the 16th.
Monday, January 16th, and the doors open up at 6:30. Headlined by Kathy Arnold.
Do not know her, but
no, it should be
great.
Should be a lot of fun. And also coming up on January 12th, Norm, you got this tax seminar that's taking place?
Yeah, we spoke about it last week. It's very important that you attend this. It's on the 12th at the park, at Echo Park, and then on the 13th at Hempstead Town Hall, and then on the 20th in Malvern Library. So there's an opportunity for you to go there. If it's not convenient one day, pick another one, spend the time, find out what it's about. It'll save you a ton of money. You have nothing to lose and it costs nothing.
All right. And there you go. And finally, the pool, still closed?
Still closed.
Still closed, no action, nothing going on.
And it's top secret. Nobody knows.
This is, you heard of the Manhattan Project? This is the Hempstead Project. Inquiring minds want to know. So thank you very much, Dan. Thank you very much, Norm. Look forward to coming back next week and this week in West Hempstead.
Happy New Year.
Thanks for watching, everybody. As always, if you'd like to sponsor this or other programs, reach out to us at sales@westhempsteadecho.com.